everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is quite an overdue video because around 3 months ago I did this giveaway to celebrate surpassing 100 subscribers on YouTube, and as part of that giveaway I asked you guys to submit comments and questions about my collection or about myself generally, comments about what kind of videos you like and what kind of videos you would like to see in the future. And I realized that for some of those questions and comments I never fully responded to them, and I feel kind of bad. So today I'm going to make a short Q&A, hopefully addressing all of the main themes and main questions that were in my 100 followers giveaway video. So I have my laptop here, and on this laptop I can see all of the comments and the questions from that giveaway video. So I'm just going to go through in the order that the questions appear and answer those questions. Hopefully this is interesting to you guys. So let's get on into the video. So the first one is not really a question, but it's a common theme amongst a couple of comments that I got in this video, and it goes something like this. I love your videos on storing photo cards, thank you. They are so satisfying to watch, and I love seeing people's photo card collections, dreaming that one day I can also have one like that. And another person said, I'm interested in seeing your full collection. I did that video and it's linked up here. Or do more unboxings. I don't really have money to buy all the versions, so seeing your videos is the best option. Thank you guys. Definitely one of my goals in having this channel was to unbox things and show my collections, so that people who don't have the same opportunities to access those collections can also see what they are like. That's also a reason why I like to do giveaways, because I know that being a K-pop collector or a J-pop collector or C-pop collector or any kind of collector, it's not an equitable hobby, and a lot of the time it's based on whether the companies ship to your country, whether the shipping is very expensive, and whether you can yourself afford those items. And I know a lot of people are big fans, and I know that they can't afford them for whatever reason it could be. And so I'm really glad that you guys find joy in my videos, because that was one of the goals that I had when I started this channel. So the next two comments come right after each other, and they are along the same lines. So it says, thank you so much for this opportunity. I'm interested in your story on how you got into K-pop and what impact it had on your life. I think these stories are always so interesting, as everyone has his/her own unique story. And the next comment says, I would like to know your first group that got you into this K-pop world, and if you're only a boy group stan or if you stan girl groups too. So in response to the question of what was the first K-pop group that got me into K-pop and how has it impacted my life, I did kind of respond to these comments. So I got into K-pop in 2011, and before 2011 I was a C-pop fan. But I got into K-pop in 2011, and at that time I was in year 7 and I was pretty lonely and kind of isolated, and I guess K-pop was just a very accessible thing for me, and it really brought me into this world where everyone's really supportive, fans are really supportive of each other, and it's a very kind of unconditional love that we have for fellow fans, where if you like this group, we'll be your friend, no matter what kind of career achievements you have, how much money you have, all of those otherworldly achievements doesn't matter to us. And I really want to do a proper video telling about my K-pop journey, but in response to those questions, that's my answer for now. As for if I only like boy groups or if I like girl groups too, I used to only like boy groups because I think when I was a teenager I was very self-conscious of my body, and especially my family members would always compare me to celebrities or prettier girls that you saw on TV or in real life. And so that kind of comparison made me not like girl groups very much and not like girl celebrities very much. So when I was a teenager I only liked boy groups, so like Super Junior, TVXQ, EXO, what other groups? New East as well I liked back then. But I think as I entered my 20s, certainly when I became an adult, I became much more confident in myself, my looks and my body. And so I think when you're confident in yourself, you're happy for other people who are also confident. So I do like girl groups now, and I think they're a great positive force in this world. They keep me aware of my own body shape and how I can wear clothes that suit my body shape and work out in the correct way to maintain my body. And yeah, so nowadays I like boy groups and girl groups equally. So the next comment is quite an interesting one. It's telling me that I would like to see you react to music videos maybe. I am quite interested in reacting to music videos. I've seen kind of specialized channels reacting to music videos, so I never thought that my subscribers would like to see me reacting to music videos, but I think it's a very interesting idea. I think it's a really fun idea, and I would definitely like to react to music videos. So for now and in the future, I think I would only like to react to music videos of groups that I really like, but in the future I would definitely be open to suggestions of what videos you guys would like me to react to. The thing with music video reactions as well is I feel like there's a pressure to have it out by a certain time, as in the music video is released, you watch it at the time that it's released, and then you release your reaction video a couple of hours afterwards. And I feel like that pressure, the pressure to be on time is a real thing. So I'm gonna try and overcome that pressure and just upload during my own time, but we'll see how that goes. Next question is about J-pop. So I'm really happy to see that someone else is a fan of J-pop and is subscribed to my channel. So this person says, I would also want to know what other Japanese groups you are interested in. Are you a fan of Johnny's, Exile Tribe, or others? Thank you. So I replied a relatively long response to this question. So yes, I am a fan of Johnny's, and honestly we don't see enough international fans of Johnny's on YouTube and on other social media. So obviously I'm an Arashi fan. I am a fan of V6, Takizawa Hideaki. Let me think. Tokyo, I know a little bit. I know mainly the famous members of junior Johnny's groups like Heisei Jump, News, Kanjani 8, Sexy Zone, and King and Prince. There's probably other groups that I've forgotten to mention because there's so many Johnny's groups, but I know a lot of people in Johnny's because they always mention each other on their TV shows. As for other Japanese artists, I really like Yonezu Kenshi, Nishino Kana, and I'm also kind of a fan of JO1 and Niju, although they might not be technically J-pop groups. So I hope that answers your question. I really hope more Johnny's and J-pop fans can subscribe to my channel because definitely it's a bit underrepresented on my channel. So the next comment, firstly they also ask me about how I got into K-pop. They also ask me what are my ultimate groups, ultimate biases, or updates on collection goals, music video reactions. Do you collect solo artists as well? So a lot to unpack in this comment. Firstly, my ultimate groups right now are Victon and 17. Yep, not much else to say. I feel like a lot of people alt Victon and 17 together for some reason. Maybe it's just the type of person I am, the type of fan that we are. So Victon 17, alt biases would be Victon's Sungshik, 17's Wonu, Itzy's Yeji, and Stacy's J. So 4 ultimate biases. Updates on collection goals, that can be this video right here. I don't know why I keep doing this now. I think it's a thing that I like to do. But yes, this is my half-yearly update on my collection goals. Music video reactions I mentioned before. Do you collect solo artists? So I did collect Ong Sung-woo, Kang Daniel before, but I think I'm gonna slowly minimize those collections because I feel like I prefer to collect groups because I like to see group members interacting with each other, and I feel like if you're a solo artist you really have to hold your own on stage, and that can be difficult. And so groups look really good on stage, and that's why I tend to like groups more. Next question is asking me about my favorite groups back then and my favorite group now. Who was your favorite group when you first got into K-pop, and who are your favorites now? My first group when I got into K-pop was Super Junior in 2011. I was 12 years old at that time. And who are your favorites now? My favorites now are Victon, 17, and Stacy for girls. Next question is recommending me a group to collect. I saw your collector account on Instagram, Now I'm Here. I don't know if you like P1 Harmony, is that how you pronounce it? P1 Harmony, but I think it's easy to collect them because they are new. So maybe you could start to collect a group which is new. I'm quite interested in new groups. For me, I don't start collecting a new group at the minute they debut, because I feel like I need to build up some confidence in the group before I start collecting them. So at least having a debut and a comeback, and then I might think about collecting them. So Stacy is a new group that I'm going to start collecting, and for rookie boy groups I tend to wait a little bit longer, so at least 2 or 3 years before I collect them, because I tend to like more mature boy groups and more mature concepts, and companies usually start letting the groups do those mature concepts when they are a little bit older. So I'll think about collecting P1 Harmony though. Thank you for the suggestion. Next comment is also about, oh, this person is really nice. This person says, I'm also kind of addicted to doing these kinds of things myself. I always take out all my photo cards and postcards and just reorganize them. I don't know why, but it's fun to do. Definitely fun to do. It's very calming, I think. And it's very calming to kind of store things away and organize things. Definitely agree with you there. Groups that you might like: Dreamcatcher, my alts, Elast, ONF, Astro, and I was gonna say Victon, but you already stan them. I have a friend that collects Elast, I don't know how to pronounce it, I'm sorry. So I might get into them. Astro, I only know Cha Eunwoo from My Ideas Gundam Beauty. The other groups I haven't really looked into, but thank you for the suggestion, I'll look into them. Okay, so next person says, I would really love for you to react to more K-pop music videos, if you want to. And please stan Stray Kids, you won't regret it. Okay, K-pop music video reactions, I have said before. Stray Kids, I don't personally know Bangchan and Felix, but I know they're from Sydney, and I know they're from Seven Hills, which is not an area that I live close to, but it's pretty cool. It's a little bit close to home. Bangchan and Felix were actually on an episode of 7 News a couple of years ago, which was really cool. I watched that episode and it was very eye-opening. I know most of the members of Stray Kids and I listened to a couple of their songs, but I will try to get more into them, especially because there are so many stays in Australia and I would love to make more friends. Okay, and last comment I'm going to mention today is this person who says, I really enjoy watching unboxing albums. Maybe you should do more of unboxing albums, and maybe you should start looking at New East or CIX. So yes, for New East I've been a fan for many years and my bias is Minhyun and I collect Minhyun. I also collect all of their albums. For CIX, I have a friend who has her ultimate male bias as Bae Jin-young, so I kind of know some of CIX's activities through her. But I've never really listened to their music or found out who the other members are, so good recommendation. Thank you, I will look into their music soon. So yeah, that is it for the video today, where I responded to a couple of questions and a couple of comments that you guys gave me in my giveaway video a couple of months ago. Thank you so much for watching this, and if you have more questions, please let me know below. I do want to make a proper video where I talk about my whole K-pop journey from 2011 to now, so I guess it can kind of be like my 10-year anniversary video. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and I will see you in the next one. Bye!